Hey guys, welcome to the Chapter 264 review of Jujutsu Kaisen, or JJK, call it whatever you like. If you're into spoilers, I'll drop the link in the description, so you can peep that if you want. Anyway, let's talk about this chapter, it's straight fire. So, remember Jacob's ladder, Hana Angel's max output attack on Sukuna? That was wild, right? Well, in this chapter, we get the follow-up, and it's nuts. Sukuna's reaction, the fallout from the attack, everything is just off the charts. The tension is crazy, and you can feel the stakes getting higher with every panel. But hold up, that's not all. This chapter throws in some major plot twists that'll blow your mind. Just when you think you got it figured out, bam, they hit you with something you never saw coming. The twists are so sick, they keep you on the edge of your seat. JJK's storytelling has always been dope, but this chapter takes it up a notch. The character development is on point too. And Sukuna, man, he's still the badass, unpredictable villain we love to hate. His scheming and strategy are next level, making him one of the most lit villains in recent manga. The artwork in this chapter is straight up amazing. The action scenes are drawn with so much detail. The expressions, the dynamic poses, the impact of the attacks, it's all visually stunning. The artist really knows how to show the intensity of the battle and the characters' emotions. And the dialogue, though. The exchanges between characters are sharp and meaningful. Every line has weight, and you can feel the underlying tensions and conflicts. It's not just about the action. The dialogue adds a layer of complexity that makes the story even more engaging. The pacing of this chapter is perfect too. It's fast-paced but not rushed. The balance between action, dialogue, and plot development is just right. You get enough time to soak in each moment, but it keeps you wanting more. It's the kind of chapter you can't put down once you start. So yeah, this chapter of JJK is definitely one for the books. The combo of intense action, major plot twists, deep character development, stunning artwork, sharp dialogue, and perfect pacing makes it a must-read. If you're a Jujutsu Kaisen fan, you're in for a treat with this one. Sorry for all the chatter, but I had to share my hype about this chapter. If you dug this review and want more videos like this, don't forget to subscribe. Your support means everything and keeps me pumped to bring you more content. Now, let's dive straight into it. The chapter kicks off with a wild, Mission Impossible-style explosion from the maxed-out Jacob's ladder attack. Sukuna's dodging through the rubble, running for his life because if that attack hits him, he'll be toast. Sukuna's like, "Man, this ain't like Yuta's domain where he could choose his target. This Jacob's ladder is gonna hit everyone, to do Aoi, and that brat Yuji too. Y'all know what I'm talking about." He adds, "If I can scale that pillar of light, I'll reach the angel without any hassle." We cut to Hana, the angel, watching Sukuna's every move. Suddenly, he's behind her, ready to land a punch on her face. He's thinking, they're coexisting in that body. You're just strong in a weak shell. Losing one arm makes that even clearer. They can't bring the same heat they did before. Somehow, Sukuna manages to think all this during a fight. Anyway, Angel's in trouble before I rip her out of Fushiguro Megumi's body. Suddenly, Sukuna lands a black flash, aimed at Hana, but Tadu steps in and blocks it. Sukuna's pissed and throws Tadu like a ragdoll. Hana and Tadu are down for the count. Sukuna mutters to himself, "Those two are out of commission. Time to snuff out Angel's final breath. The only one left is that brat." Then we see Yuji charging at Sukuna, fists clenched, ready to attack. Despite the light burning him, Yuji chased after him. Gotta give the guy some credit for that. Yuji lands a strong punch on Sukuna's face, then grabs him by the legs and hurls him into the air like he's gone mad. Everything's getting wrecked like it's turning into a Mission Impossible movie. Sukuna's backing up, looking crazy. Then, chaos ensues, things go nuts, and it's hard to even describe. Next thing we know, Sukuna lands a punch on Yuji's face. The narrator chimes in, unleashing yet another black flash. The King of Curses regains his reverse curse technique at last. Oh man, Yuji's in big trouble now. So Sukuna's all. There's no need for me to pull off any wild stunts like Gojo Satoru had to. I'm not about to risk it. We dive into this epic showdown with punches flying everywhere. Sukuna's lounging, thinking, I just need to hang tight while my technique cools down. This punk's not even a blip on my radar. Meanwhile, Yuji's out here flinging his dismantle technique like he's trying to sweat a fly, aiming to crack Sukuna's defenses and rescue Megumi. Yuji's swinging, but Sukuna dodges like he's playing dodgeball with an invisible ball. Sukuna casually says, Dismantle only messes with the barrier between me and Megumi's soul. It's a lethal technique, but only works on incarnated types like yours truly. We see Sukuna land a solid punch on Yuji, and the panel is just next level. Then, the scene flips back in time. Jogo's eavesdropping on Gojo, who's like, This technique chews up a ton of cursed energy, but it's got its perks. First, you get this massive stat boost from the environmental change, kind of like hitting a buff in video games. Also, cursed techniques within a domain are always going to hit. It's like he's giving a lecture on Curse Techniques 101. Yuji then shouts, Domain expansion! As he's training with Itsuya Kusakade, grinding through the basics of barrier techniques. Out of nowhere, Sukuna and Yuji are in this trippy dimension together. Yuji's pumped and goes, Let's get this party started, Sukuna! And just look at Sukuna's gaze, like he's silently judging everyone's life choices. Anyway, that's a wrap for today's episode. A massive thank you to everyone for tuning in and following along with all the action and drama. Your support means the world to us, and keeps us going through all these epic moments. We hope you enjoyed today's intense battles and insightful reveals as much as we did. Be sure to catch us next time for more exciting developments, thrilling showdowns, and maybe even a few surprises. In the meantime, make sure to keep your curse techniques sharp and your skills honed. Don't let them gather dust. Stay tuned, stay awesome, and remember, we'll be back with more soon. Until then, peace out and take care.